Hi Sagittarius, this is your reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading and this is not going to resonate for every single Sagittarius out there. Alright you guys, let's get started. What is the main collective? Sagittarius. We have the Page of Coins, the Devil, the Sun card, the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Page of Wands, the High Priestess, the Page of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and we have the Five of Swords. Alright, so Sag, I feel like for some of you guys, I'm getting this sense that you could have allowed somebody to have had an impact or an influence over you. Feeling like there's something or somebody that has the power to control you. But what's really weird about this is because it's almost like you wanted to put in this energy and this effort into a situation that it's almost like it was a double-edged sword. It feels like it was a catch-22 in a situation where it was like you saw something as good for you, but really in reality it could be bad for you. It's like it's like the thing with like sun chips. They advertise that they're healthy for you, but in reality they're actually not. That's what I'm getting. It's like this person could have portrayed themselves as being a healthier individual, but really had a lot of toxic behaviors. You're dealing with somebody that wasn't putting in the work with you and who always kind of puts you kind of as a last priority. So I feel like for some of my Sages, you guys had a decision to make, and that was either stay in a situation where you know you're not going to get what you deserve, that you know that you're probably not going to get anything really back, or walk away emotionally and just walk away physically and have to kind of almost start all over again, which you felt would have been heartbreaking for you to do. But you know that I'm getting here as well that you needed to listen to your intuition and listen to what is best for you. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you chose to stay and argue with this person. You chose to fight for this person or fight for this connection or some sort. That's kind of what I'm getting. But what I'm getting is that this person wasn't willing to fight for you or put the attention towards you. This feels like something in the past where you're still holding on to some kind of investment that has happened in the past. And a part of you guys feel afraid to invest into anything else in your life because of how this person made you feel. It's like you lost a lot in this connection or in this situation. I think it's left a lot of you guys restless and feeling like nobody will ever be there for you. I'm getting this really sense of loneliness vibe here, Sag. I feel like a lot of you guys go out though and you do a lot and you act happy a lot and you seem like you're doing things and you're starting stuff and it looks like you're starting a whole new beginning and you're letting things go and you're like not trapped, but deep inside there's this pain. So people are looking at you like you're free, that you're doing good, but inside you feel trapped and you feel alone and you feel hurt. And there's a piece of you that feels very abandoned by this person. I'm also getting that you're not talking to this person. And if you are, it's very little communication, and that's something that really bothers you. But it's at the same time, it's like you're trapped under this person's illusion or under this person's spell. So let's get some clarifiers. I just had that song like, you know, I put a spell on you because you're mine. Oh, no. Yeah, that song, I just feel like that person, they put like a spell over you, or they put something over you that made you guys feel like you can't go anywhere. It's like this person clouded your mind, clouded your judgment, made you constantly give to something that wasn't really truly reciprocated. And I think a part of you knew that deep down inside, but again, blocked. There's all these blocked, like a part of you wanted to be loved, wanted to be seen by this person. You wrapped your self-esteem up again with this individual. You thought this person, for some of you, literally felt like they put a spell on you. Because I'm getting that you were afraid of this abandonment, and you had this dream-like reality that you had with this person. But this individual was just feeding you these lies, and was taking from you, and was not giving back as much as you were giving them. And so I feel like this was very one-sided. But in your mind, it was like you were so in love that maybe you just didn't see the red flags. Yeah, because it feels like this person, they were all talk, but they were never really there to show you. They were always busy doing other things. Like I said, I feel like a lot of you guys were not this person's priority. And I feel like at the same time, though, you know, you really held on to this, because I'm getting the sense that it's like this person keeps painting like, oh, this is going to happen for us one day. And, you know, it's like painting this perfect picture. And I feel like this individual was draining your bank account, or they were draining from you. They were taking more than they were giving, and they were depleting in this situation. And it left a lot of you guys feeling almost like very wounded and upset. A lot of you had no choice but to move forward. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, because, you know, a lot of the Sagittariuses that I know, and I'm a Sag rising, a lot of the times we just keep moving forward. We try not to let things stifle us or hold us back. And that's what I'm getting here, is you're trying not to let this hold you back, but you still have some emotional ties there. Because it's like you feel so cheated out of this. And not only that, but there's just a part of you that just wants this person to tell you the truth. And there's a piece of you that feels like this person isn't telling you the truth, and that perhaps they just don't really love you. And that's really hard for some of you guys, because there's a piece of you that really wants to see this connection thrive, to see this connection go. Because I feel like for a lot of you, you guys had a lot of love for this person. You could see a relationship with this person. You want things to work out with this individual. You want them to tell you the truth. But your intuition is telling you, but this person's not. This person's not. But you still hold on to this idea that, you know, this individual, that you're hoping that they will still do it, that they'll come forward and be honest with you. But a part of you is aware that this individual might not be truthful, even though you still want to hold on to the belief that this person can change. This person's still not showing you that they will by not putting in that physical action. So a lot of you guys are kind of learning to have to drop this. And I just keep feeling like a lot of you feel bound and trapped by this person. And that's what I was getting, especially with that Devil card. It's like you feel like this person put a spell on you. This person bounded you to them in some way. But I think for a lot of you guys, it's just this sense that you feel like you need to, if you could just say the right things or communicate the right things, that this person will understand. But what I'm getting here is by holding on to that decision and hoping that this person's going to see the error of their ways in the past, I'm just getting that this person doesn't. And it's like you can't change another individual. You know, you can love somebody to the moon and back, but if their feelings aren't reciprocated, or if they just don't, they're just not going to be serious, then you need to pick yourself back up. And I feel like a lot of you guys, you're aware of this, but there's still this sense of something left unsaid or something left undone. It's like you didn't get the proper closure you felt you needed. So I feel like a lot of you guys, it's like you ask the universe, you pray for the universe to get back this closure. Like you're asking for a completion. You're asking for this to be over so you don't have to feel this way anymore. And you need to learn to forgive yourself and forgive this person. I feel like you guys are going to find more self-discovery in yourselves, but you're going to have to be a lot kinder to yourselves. It's like, again, I keep getting this sense that for some of you guys, it's like you daydream about what things are going to be like. Like they painted this picture in your mind, but you know, this individual was wearing a facade. This person wasn't being truthful to you. And I'm getting the sense that, you know, you're holding on to things that maybe are just not the best for you here, Sag. And I'm getting that for a lot of you guys, it's like the longer you wait, you realize that, you know, your time, your beauty, your effort, your energy, everything is dissipating because this person's not genuine, and you need to find more genuine people. And so I feel like for a lot of you guys, you know, you need to learn to allow this to end. You know, sometimes we don't get the closure that we feel like we need, but you know, it's like we can still move forward knowing that it's this person's loss. You know, this person lost somebody that could potentially be a good partner, somebody that was really there for them. And so you need to see your value and your worth and move forward, because I feel like a lot of you guys, you're lacking the sense of faith. And that's what you need to have, is faith in yourself, and know that you're going to get the abundance. You're going to grow. You're going to go for what it is that you want and for what it is that you deserve. And so I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's like you've wasted enough time hoping that this person's going to come back or hoping that things are going to change, but there's still this piece of you that knows deep down inside that you can do better, that you deserve better. And so that's what I'm really feeling here, Sag, is I feel like this person, you got caught up in the passion, you got caught up in their words and what they would say and how fast they would talk and how smooth they were as a person. But like, when it comes down to it, I think that deep down inside, you knew you always wanted more, Sag, and this person just can't deliver that to you. And it's nothing wrong with you or this person that you guys are just not compatible. It's just that sometimes we have to learn these lessons, or we have to go through this heartbreak in order to grow, in order to expand. You know, healing isn't always easy, and growing isn't always easy. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're witnessing that part of your life where this situation left you feeling abandoned, left you feeling like you didn't know what was happening, and having to try and get your own closure. But you need to just know that everything happens for a reason, and sometimes we don't like to hear that. But when you wait, like even months or years down the line, sometimes we really do start to understand that things can happen for a reason. That maybe if this person and you would have stayed together, maybe your life would have been way worse down the line, compared to, you know, you're not going to meet that person that's meant for you. So it's like you have to look at things differently, because sometimes the universe, they hear our prayers, but they don't answer the prayer because, one, either you don't believe in it, or two, you shouldn't have that because something is better for you down the line. You just don't see it yet, so you're still emotionally attached, but there's something that's better for you. Until you can release whatever it is that you're emotionally attached to, then can that amazing blessing, then can that amazing thing come into your life. And so that's what I'm really getting for a lot of my Sages here, is that something better is coming, but you have to learn to let things go and move forward in order to receive what's better and what's waiting for you. So we have in balance, your soul shines, stop, drop, and ground, Cozy Up with Risk. And we have What Does Your Soul Say? So for a lot of my Sages, I feel like you guys are starting to learn to balance out more that masculine and your feminine, balancing out the heart over mind. Everything kind of corresponds together. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're going to figure out what really makes you special, what really makes you interesting, because I feel like you've always been somebody's second best, or, you've always been that person that never really seemed to be quite a priority in others' lives. So maybe you've never really felt like you were special, but that's only because you put yourself second, you put yourself last. So people think it's okay to do that to you. But when you start to put yourself first and you start to say, this is what I want, this is what I deserve, people are going to start following accordingly. And there are some people that are going to have an issue with that, but you need to accept that, some people, they just don't value themselves enough to go after them, to level up themselves or to get better. So sometimes it's easier for them to try and break down your boundaries than it is for them to build up theirs. And so I feel like for a lot of people, with you, it's like needing to ground yourself and take the time to really understand who you are as a person and why you're so special. It's like, what is it that your soul says? What is it that you want? Stop overthinking situations and stop allowing, other people to have control over you. You get to decide what it is that you want to do here, Sag. So Cozy Up with Risk, I feel like you need to start becoming more comfortable with taking chances, being more comfortable with putting yourself out there, not being afraid of being rejected, because there's always going to be people out there that are going to have different beliefs and different opinions than you, and they're going to be people out there that are going to love and cherish you as a person and believe in and like your beliefs and like who you are as a person. You don't have to settle for people that don't value you and that don't see you as a priority. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, learning to become your own best friend, learning to become your own priority, know what it is that you want, and not settling for less, that's what's really going to help a lot of you guys expand and grow and change as a person, which in return is going to cause other people to respect you, other people to appreciate you. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, that is something that you really, I think a lot of you crave and a lot of you want in your life, is to get somebody to see you for who you truly are. But in order for somebody to see your value, in order for somebody to see your worth, you have to see your value, and you have to know what it is that you have to offer others, and you have to appreciate how other people see you, and just accept that, not everybody is going to see you in the same way. And if somebody looks at you negatively, that says more about themselves and what's going on in their mind than it does about you as a person. So that's one of the things that I'm getting to, is just learning to not allow or care what other people have to say. Stop allowing other people's judgments of you stop you from going after what it is that you want. Whatever this is that you want, it's going to require you, Sag, to get out of your comfort zone. So you need to learn to be more open to getting out of that comfort zone. And that's what's going to help bring you back more into balance. Because how do you know you want something unless you go for it, or unless you really examine it and really understand what it is that your soul is saying to you, what's calling to you. So give yourself that permission to shine, and give yourself the permission to be who you want to be, and don't settle for less. Don't allow other people to tell you what you deserve and what you don't deserve. If you want something, go for it, even if other people think it's impossible. That's their reality, not yours. So I think that's one of the issues I think people have such a hard time with, is we all want to change everybody. We all want to talk to everybody and convince people to do stuff for us. But when the right people come, you don't need to convince them to do things for you. People want to do it for you. And it's because you value yourself, you honor yourself enough that you don't settle for mediocre, you don't settle for the less, so that the people that you end up surrounding yourself with are the people that are willing to give you what it is that you desire, what it is that you deserve. Because I feel like for a lot of people, we sometimes forget that there are people out there that are like that, people that want to be there for us, that want to help us. But when we keep accepting the ones that are bad for us, then we never leave enough room for the ones that truly matter, or the ones that are truly going to be there in. So that's kind of just what I'm getting from my Sages. I feel like at this rate I'm just ranting, but that's basically what I got, is like, learn to be your own priority. And once you start to prioritize yourself more, Sag, once you start to value yourself more, people are going to set you as a priority. People are going to set you as a higher value. They're going to see you in a better light. People are going to have more respect for you, and you're going to have more respect and love for yourself. So it's a win-win situation. So that's really what I have for my Sagittariuses. I hope that this resonates for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.